Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Everspace 2 where today we're submarine hunting, which is certainly a change of pace. A couple pieces of my ship are broken. We're just gonna have to deal. The sensors and the booster and also the missiles. Fortunately, those aren't parts of a ship that are important at all. So I guess let's just get in here. That's some kind of base, not a submarine wreck, but we'll take it. I had to dispatch some enemies before it would allow me to save at the last episode. At the end of the last episode, so there is some loot floating around from that. It looks like. Well, there go all their fuel tanks. See, I just don't think this is a very good idea.
Nice shot.
They could have left me alone, and think about how good and perhaps long their lives may have been. But instead, this is happening. Are they happy about this? Are they pleased that they did this? Alright, so there's a secure container down here. Is there access to this thing? Okay, so there's like a button or something. Ah, a series of buttons, in fact. The wires run through all these and then over this way? So maybe... Well, let's see if any of them change colors. This definitely feels like an arbitrary order. Alright, I have no doubt that we don't actually want any of that stuff, but it'll sell. Let's go have a look over here. Are any of these things actually like close? Couple kilometers. Yeah, they may lock onto us at any moment here, in fact. Perhaps they already have... Oh no, the missile is coming from over here. Okay, those guys are actually leaving the area. Alright, great job, drones. You tell him, Adam. Good contribution. It didn't really seem like much of a plan. Just sort of turned off all his weapon systems and drove directly toward me. So, okay. This is a spaceship. It can definitely go in water, right? Yeah. Although, you know, I guess maybe that's not entirely safe to assume, because I think of water as less dangerous than space. But that's because of, you know, me living on a planet's surface, and like, when you think about it, the main danger of water, we're airtight. Like, that's fine. The main danger of water for a spaceship is probably going to be a like pressure kind of problem, and that could absolutely still be an issue for a spaceship, because like, what is the number of atmospheres that a spaceship is designed to survive? Somewhere between 0 and 1 for most applications, probably, right? I'm lazy. I was going to cruise drive the 800 meters over here. I am definitely feeling that busted booster. That shit sucks. Okay, cool. Been a lot of credits so far. That's all stuff that we'll probably never use. That is stuff that I will absolutely find a use for. You know, I'm not going to take any of this on board because we are already running low on... we're already running low on resource... not resource, inventory space. Again. Our speed in cruise mode doesn't seem to be terribly affected. Alright, so what if we just go down into the water? Like, what happens exactly? Big problem here is that I can't see anything. Yeah, our visibility is, like, fucked down here. I wonder if there's going to be... Well, I know hostiles are detected. What does that have to do with anything? They came into the water to fight me? Seems like... Well, I'm upside down. I was reading that as the floor? As the ocean floor. I was like, what am I seeing here? I do have a pretty severe thalassophobia, and I don't... It's probably not going to be a big deal here, right? I can't imagine. But I'm like, we're trying to maintain my cool because, like, this isn't the kind of game where they're going to throw, like, a sudden sea monster at us, but I don't love the idea that we might have to go underwater. Part of the thing is, like, we can see so little underwater that it kind of feels to me like maybe we're not supposed to be searching underwater a lot. What am I... I'm seeing 2 yellow blinking lights in the distance occasionally, but I don't know if that's real even. We might not... Maybe we'll go to a different region. Also, I want to go somewhere that I can dock and repair my ship. I do not want to spend a bunch of time trying to do stuff underwater. We'll come back here if we have to, but
Let's do this.
the fact that our movement is so curtailed underwater and also we have a visual range of nothing is going to make searching for things underwater absolutely miserable. Even in a situation where you aren't, you know, desperately terrified. So let's just head back to this, get our booster repaired, and then we'll get a couple of things done and actually master this area. Because I believe that's worth another, like, 15,000 credits or something, right? We're not so far off of being able to buy a new ship. Alright, hopefully the cruise drive is sufficient for getting us the thing here, because I really don't want to have to rely on my actual booster. Okay, that's a very fucking expensive repair.
Can you provide us with the location of the malfunctioning airlock?
I don't love how expensive that was, but also, like, it definitely is something worth doing, right? I don't want to be trying to fly around and make money with that, with everything all busted up like that. So sell. Here we go. Some of the cargo we picked up is worth selling here. Yeah, that's not going to replace anything. We're not changing out for that. Vigilante seems like a really rad weapon type. I'm probably not going to do that, though. Prime Zapper is not as good as the other weapon that we're holding on to. This is interesting. 2 levels away, but that's a lot of weapon and boost output. We don't really need more boost output though. Like, our boost runs out and then we stop and it refills almost immediately. I think I'm just gonna scrap it, honestly. Get that star charged conduit out of it at least. This is nothing. Opulence ornate plating. Love to sell opulence pieces. Don't think we're gonna equip that. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep holding on to these until we're actually ready to use them. Okay, that's something. Is there anything that I want to buy while we're here? Probably not. Alright, now my boosters work at least. Okay, how many more sites are there? I would love it if there were some site goals that weren't search a large area for unobtrusive secrets. Let's find something new. Obviously we can't go there because plot will happen and nobody wants that less than me. I guess let's start here. And then if we can get that one, we can rebound to the one near the star to be the final. And then obviously hit the star for the thing.
The faster a ship moves, the slower time passes, right?
That would be a crude summarization of time dilation while nearing light speed, yes.
So in superlight, if time is moving slower outside our frame of reference, how come we still receive radio message in real time?
The original Adam Roslin would have known such fundamental concepts of the Eterna cloud system back end.
These space-time paradoxes can be disorienting. I just need it explained in layman's terms on occasion.
Layman astrophysics will not get you anywhere, quite literally. We have more pressing matters right now, so please focus on your current objective, pilot.
Why have a dialogue that's just like, hey, this thing about the premise is not functional. This doesn't make sense. And then have the computer voice go, well, then don't think about it. Just fucking don't call my attention to why call my attention to that? To whose benefit? The decision making. All right, let's hope this is something a little bit more interesting than just look around. Clear the racetrack of mines, and also there's a race here. That's more fun. I am more interested in that. And we're good at it. And they've given us some rough locations to check out. You can see how reluctant I am to switch back to a weapon that requires aiming. Okay, that's pretty clean. There's a lot of wreckage and scrap metal and stuff over there. Are we good? Yeah, we're pretty good. We don't need to spend any time looking for opportunities to heal up our drones. Our drones are doing just fine. We were incidentally real close to that when we heard it ping the first time. Forward and right a little bit. Still right. Huh. Ooh, maybe in here? No, that would be a good crater to hide it in for sure. Oh. Ah, there it is. Mainframe components, always welcome. Stuff that I can probably sell, also fairly welcome. Okay, is there actually anything else around here worth interacting with? Not really. This piece of wreckage was pretty much just that. Okay. 3.6 kilometers. Yeah, this one seems fairly close. Who dares? It's weird how often the enemies just like collide with a surface and then get stuck there. Can't say it's a problem I feel like I've seen a lot in other space shooters. Alright, good work, drones. I think we can probably move on here. 2.3. Okay, only 9 more mines to go. Oh, come on now. There we go. Cool. That was an easy one, and I appreciate that. Although more than the easiness, I appreciate the fact that it was just something a little different. Alright. Yeah, the one downside about this supernova cannon is we just do not have the energy, the weapon energy production to run it at the rate that I would like. So, okay, wires go into this piece. But then this piece of metal they go into is pretty large. Okay, maybe that's the first one. There we go. I was gonna say, if the button could be anywhere on this huge piece of fuselage, that could be very annoying to track down, and then it turned out not to be. But it could have been. It could have been. Alright, I guess we should go have a look at that one. And then let's run a race for old time's sake. Cool, some nanofibers. Ah, this is more of a, maybe a little bit more of an expansive one. The power core is in the tube. Where the hell is the bottom of this tube? There we go. Ah. That is a dirty trick to play. We're pretty lucky that didn't have any effect on the power core, because you could certainly imagine how it might have. Wow, really? Atheum? Wild. So, okay, yeah, that goes into a big hot lava cavern. Yeah, let me detect another power core up here. This one's remarkably easy, although the power cores are both in very annoying places. At least they're close.
I see him.
Okay, we'll leave him alone. Doesn't seem to be any good reason to harass somebody who's just gathering loot. Out here doing what we're all trying to do. Well, that's just cruelty. Destroying my drone on the way out for spite. Alright, a race. I kind of thought our conversation with Maurice was done, but...
Ah, Adam, you have returned for another race.
Yes, I have, but before we do any racing, I'm still trying to put together the pieces of your story.
You wish me to revisit the most terrible chapter in my life?
It's good to talk about it. Might help you come to terms with it a little more.
D'accord. There I was. Banned for eternity from the game which had been my passion for so long. I was in a terrible place. I was lost. Perdu.
Go on.
I had a hole in me where gaming used to be. And to try fill it, I resorted to desperate levels. I rented myself out to robot tossing contests, android desk karaoke. I debased myself no end.
Well, that must have been a real low point. Sorry to hear it, Maurice.
But not sorry to make you relive it. Okay, looks like the times on this one are quite long. I guess the good news is this means that any individual ring miss will not be a big deal. I did not clear all of the things in this area. Did not realize how much thing there was to clear. Okay, well, my wing just didn't hit that, I guess. Really? Do I see where an energy sphere would come from?
Can't see anything.
Okay, well this shit sucks. Yeah, there's puzzles that you have to solve before you can run the race. Where am I still being? Okay, over here. I accidentally unlocked a bulletproof container by shooting a wall over here or something. Sure. Okay. Let's go put this back, and then I guess go and destroy the, what do you call it? Go and destroy the defenses outside the turret, or outside the race gate entrance. Which direction were those in? Wait, is this wrong? Whatever. This is wrong. This is definitely not how we came in. Or, well, maybe. No, definitely not. Okay. I don't actually care if there are hostiles detected. You can actually still use the cruise drives. Why would this ship be constructed to just not allow you to use the go fast drive in situations where going fast might save your life? That's a gas tank dispenser. Here's some vents for some reason. What? I mean, I see what they want us to, like, it's obvious what they want us to do, but what's not obvious is why. Like, why are these so highlighted? Can you stop doing that?
Down one.
I'm really not digging the way the enemies are like filtering in one by one here. Okay, hopefully that can be the end of that noise. So there's all these ventilation things. And... oh, come on. Just like busy work enemies spawning constantly. This is definitely... I get that they want to, like... you have to have kind of infinite enemies for the game's basic mechanical premises to work, right? To be able to level you up past things and whatnot. But, like, why do they have to be constantly spawning literally everywhere you go? Isn't there another way to do that? Okay, so we destroyed something, but I didn't even get to see really what happened because non-stop garbage enemies. Alright, so that blows up. Now there's a valuable shipwreck visible, but I don't understand. It doesn't look like we accessed that from here. It looks like maybe I opened that up way deep inside, maybe? Who can even tell? All right, the race gate. Hopefully no more interruptions, since we did go and clear the mines already and everything.
The race begins with the infinite madman looking good against the timer. Can he keep it up?
Nothing's happened yet, Maurice. Everybody looks the same amount of good against the timer at this point in the race. I do not feel like I was closer to that ring this time than I was last time. Scrap it and take it. Oh my god. Okay. I probably have something here that I don't really need. Sure. Why is there so much loot on the race path? This is a really strangely implemented area. Okay, I missed a ring there, but whatever. $110 rings, jeez. It's really more of a marathon, this one. That said, I feel like we can't be doing too badly. Oh, it involves a significant loop back section, I see. The hell's the ring? There we go. I don't think that ring was oriented in a way that suggests the direction of the next ring very well. Hell ride indeed. No, I will not stop and wait until after the race. I don't want to come back here. I don't like that the racetrack is bending away from... Well, I guess they don't always end in the race ring. I was gonna say, I can't believe it's gonna do another switchback on us. But maybe it's not, actually. Maybe it's just going to end at some arbitrary location out in the middle of nowhere. All right. Time posted. Pretty ugly. I guess there's still at least one more. That's extremely valuable. This isn't. An efficient blaster, that's cute and maybe worth looking at some point in the future. I don't actually need this device charger. Let's pull that. And the nano injectors I might want to hold on to. Oh, how do we get a sticky turret? There we go. Okay. Location complete. Let's get the hell out of here and never return. Okay, just one more location challenge. And we have a location that's like right next to the star to do it in. So let's hope this doesn't turn out to be a total nightmare. Wait, did I go the wrong one? I'm trying to go to this one. Where apparently also one of our side quests wants us to go, and I guess we'll look into that when we get there. Really hoping this one will also be something more interesting. Fly into the volcano. That's not even a location challenge. There might not be location challenges for this one.
This is Aurelia territory. You are not welcome here. Seems like I hear that a lot these days. Last chance to
And yet
leave.
I've never
You're
taken the
going down in
hint.
flames. Well, one of us is.
When we change to a different ship, I will miss the way that so much gunfire just kind of incidentally targets the drones. It's really nice not to have to worry about that stuff myself. What is least valuable? Oh, yeah, these. More opulence gear. We can just scrap that. Okay, well, I mean, that's container stuff, but it's also just ramen. I'm just gonna leave it. How am I not hitting that? You gotta open up to fire. Maybe that's its brilliant plan. It just never fires. Ah! Damn it. That's weird. I guess it's explosion shielded? Okay. I'm in a peruser, whatever. What is the surface that we're being told is shootable? It's something in here. Alright. I do not imagine that whatever we get out of here is going to actually be worth picking up. We need to unload again. It's a little frustrating how often we need to dump stuff off, but I need to. What I really need is a place where these trade goods are worth
This
like
volcanic
anything.
vent should be the back door the coalition leader informed you of.
Ah, okay.
Well, let's have a look inside this thing.
This thing is far above 1,000 degrees inside. The limit of our thermal protection has been reached. Continue, and the ship will be destroyed.
All right, I'm stopping. Damn it. Are you reading anything?
I detect the signature of the bomb drones we are seeking across this lava pool. However, we cannot cross without melting like saturated fat molecules.
What about those maintenance drones? They don't seem to be having any trouble with the heat.
It appears that they have been modified with external heat shields.
So, if I could just take control of one of those things remotely, it could reach the bombs for us. Think you can locate a maintenance terminal?
If it means leaving this hellhole without trying my circuits, I am more than happy to try.
Alright, there's a couple more sites beyond this. We might be able to, pick up our last completion somewhere else real quick, hopefully. Wait, where is that? Oh, that's the deposit right there. Got a little confused at what I was looking at in the dark and the smoke. Alright. I have left Volcano. Alright, could you guys make this quick maybe? it really
Fire-themed threat? Really?
doesn't make sense. The cruise drive just shuts down whenever anything happens. It's frustrating. Okay. You're all dead, so maybe you'll finally leave me alone. Well, level 27 is something for us. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Well, I was gonna say dismantle these. I can't do that because the slot is overheated. Okay. I think, just going to dismantle this right now for the Starforged conduit. Okay. Really annoying to not be able to interact with something for that. Like, that's a very silly reason. This is just normal nanoplating. It is actually quite a bit better than what we have. Alt damage doesn't really make any sense, but... Yeah, is there a reason to hold on to this? The commander set stuff could be fun. But this is just too much extra functionality, I think, to be ignored.
I've been detected.
Yep.
This shaft apparently leads to a maintenance drone terminal.
Hey, I'm receiving an intruder alert at Sector 17B. Anyone got eyes on a bogey?
Nothing here. They could be inside one of the access shafts. I'll take a look. You let the boss know.
Sounds like I need to speed things up.
You know what? I like living. I'm going to take things as slow as I feel like. So there's a bunch of buttons in here that are covered by shield generators. Or covered by shields, obviously. There's a generator somewhere. I hate the fact that a bunch of these crates are the color that the game makes things you can interact with. It's hard to tell from a distance whether they are grabbable. Anything interesting tucked in behind these? Actually, no. Weird. My drones are remarkably bad at fighting turrets. This doesn't seem all that difficult to me. Alright, so we get a heat sphere socket. Okay, over here, the service drone terminal. I guess we should start with this. Worry about other stuff later. Are you guys good? Are we clear? Okay. Good enough for me.
I'm in. Looks like the drone's shield is a kind of force sphere surrounding it, keeping it cool.
You are very close to an access door to the bomb drones.
Okay, let's grab it and get out of here quickly.
Is that... Did it really start me right? I don't have to do anything? Started me just like right on top of it? Okay, to keep the sphere around the bomb drone. No, I got it. I see how this works.
Got it. Hey, where's it going?
You need to remain in close proximity. It was seemingly programmed to reach an exit. However, it was not designed to exit over the lava. If you do not keep it inside the drone's heat shield, it will explode, rather dramatically.
Who the blazes is accessing our systems without my permission?
Nobody.
Ha! You think you're hot stuff, hiding from us? I'll show you hot. I'm gonna find you and fry your ass.
Ah, you guys really like the flamey metaphors, don't you?
Whatever you're up to, it's going to fail. Who sent you? The retaliators?
Who now? The radiators?
You think you're clever. I smell Balakin's fishy stench all over you.
Yeah, sure, that's me.
Listen close now. You tell your soggy boss to stay out of Cerelia territory. We made a deal.
What kind of deal?
We were forged in flames, blood boiled, arisen from the ashes. This is our home. And if you people cross the line again, Cerelia will burn you down.
Yeah, okay, I'll be sure to pass along the message. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. Why do I get the feeling there's more to this story than Ming Young was letting on?
Hey, you know what this is? Not any of my business.
The bomb drone's hull should be able to resist the temperature from this point.
Cool.
Now you will need to attain proximity so I can override its mainframe and program it to reach the Coalition.
Well, I have proximity.
Just gotta get out of here and find it.
Oh, he means with the actual ship. Right. That works too. We can do that. There's some kind of... There's combat going on. The drones are... I don't know if the drones are actually interacting with that or not.
There he is.
So there's a bunch of buttons, again behind shields. There's a spot for a heat sphere, and... Looks like, I guess, not much else in here. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll have to go outside and do unto them as they are trying to do unto us real quick. Yeah, geez, look at the TPS on this thing. There's still something to be said for the huge explosions gun, but not least of which is that I don't have to aim it very much. I will say, like, their fighting style is visually impressive. The big beam lasers look really cool.
What's up, Adam? Having trouble?
No, not really, but since you're already here...
Whee!
I'm in my crosshairs.
Stay right.
We indeed. Yeah, very impressive damage, and also good effects. You know, there's a lot of the value of a weapon comes from the noise that it makes when you use it to try to commit a murder. And I'd say this one's strong. It's a good strong electro thud. All right. Thing releases explosives in such a large quantity that even the flak wasn't like anywhere near actually covering us. Okay, well, I certainly don't need that. We picked up a pretty high tier booster here. Okay, way more energy capacity. Way more energy consumption. Worse, much, much worse recharge speed. Does give us some bonus stats though, and the actual speed. You know what? Let's try it. Let's give it a shot at least. Also, yeah, we're good.
Bye bye. See you at the base.
Oh my god. Damn it. Stupid inertia. I thought I was supposed to have a dampener for this.
I am dispatching it to the Coalition HQ.
Okay.
We should get out of here too before those Aurelia flamers arrive to sizzle me or stir fry me or whatever.
Ah, yes. Humorous.
You know, I just don't feel like it's enough to have writing that's not like good or interesting, but then to point it out. Like, look, the lampshade. Look, we put the lampshade on it. Doesn't that make it great? No, not really. Okay, I think that was everything of actual value over here. There's a bunch of garbage. Okay, nanofibers. I'm into nanofibers. These are good. This we will, I guess, loot. Yeah, I don't need this. And then, I guess, oh yeah, I hit a full stack of nanofibers. There's just more. What is not going to sell very well? This is not going to sell all that well. Our old booster. Our old booster is really old. Okay. I don't know that I necessarily even want to go through all the containers and stuff. There's this secure container over here. Does this look like a challenge to open in any way? There is a... Okay, that seems to be probably separate from the secure container. Okay. Alright. Damn. Okay, well here's a shield generator. Did that just open this? It sure did. Well, alright. I'm not too unhappy about a mainframe component. Gives us no indication about what is to be done here. Oh. There's buttons. This sucks. There's got to be some kind of like hint system in place whereby like these things signal the way that they are to be opened, like the correct order, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not recognizing it. It's really hard for me to believe that they intend for you to guess on every single one of these. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. You know, honestly, as like, it's a little bit of a detour.
Mingyun, the drone you ordered is on its way to you now.
You are to be commended. A man of your word.
I'm not so sure I can say the same of you. I get the feeling that Zerillia is not the only target in whatever game you're playing.
You are most perceptive. Another quality I admire.
Care to tell me what you're really up to?
Indeed, you have earned a degree of explanation. The fact is, the job is only halfway done. We have the bombs now, but we need them delivered somewhere else.
Okay, sounds like a thing you can handle trivially. Just go ahead and reprogram the whatever. I am actually gonna spatial bypass me out of here.
More of this. Expect me at your base shortly. Let's talk.
We're gonna go somewhere where I can sell some of this fucking equipment. So... What do we have on us? It's like cybernetic implants. I mean, medicine and liquor, we know we would sell in, and the small arms. We would want to sell in... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. We'd want to sell in Kait. So let's just jump to Kait. We'll do that thing, and then we'll actually have more inventory space open. Because running around with effectively half a hold while half of it is earmarked for other purposes is bumming me out. Man, it will not let you engage your cruise drive like ever. It is so fucking finicky. In real life, if this device worked like that, it would be extremely commonly jailbroken.
Ancients incoming. What do they want from me?
Lost souls in search of prey.
Okay, well, they're gonna have to get it from somebody else. I'm busy. Okay, what do you want? You want this stuff? Oops, that should have been... I should probably assume when you're selling crates that you want to sell all of your crates of that type. Okay, and then let's also sell... So 2748. Yeah, I'll sell this. Sell that. Don't need this thing, although it is very, very cool to have just such a raw high number. That's opulent stuff. We had that because it was valuable. Most of the equipment we have here is just sell because it's valuable. We already equipped the stuff we care about. I will say I do miss the rocket barrage. Oh, definitely make sure to sell these here. Yep. This I should probably disassemble. And hey, 472,000. What do you know? Maybe we ought to stop off and make another move there. Slightly higher than normal demand for this stuff in the current system. Slightly higher than normal demand for this stuff too. Yeah, I'm just gonna empty the cargo bay. The cybernetics or the nanofibers are actually really bad price here, but also these sell really well in Drake. We're just headed back to the place where we're gonna unload these. But not before we do something else critical. Sorry, y'all. Really not interested in combat. Nope, they're still not going to let me engage the cruise drive. Okay. Spatial bypass back to Union. The one right outside. This is Anandra Bishop? Okay, yeah, this is the Prescott one. Okay. I couldn't remember if those two were around the same planet or not. It should probably, you know... I'm sure there are sort rules that they figured out for the map and everything, but Prescott should always win a Z fight, right? Prescott's definitely the most important location in like the whole galaxy. Alright, to the Cato Palace. Let's see. Let's make one more trade here. And then I'm not saying we'll never try any other ships again, but after this, I would think more at like full price. We'll just buy additional ships. This is our trade up to a Dominator C-22 gunship. So, passives. Bonus damage against drones. Reset all warfare device cooldowns whenever the armor depletes. Hull is 50% or lower. Gain 40% hull damage reduction. That's pretty cool. After 10 seconds of not being hit, gain 2% armor recovery every second up to half total armor. That's neat. And this thing has a big... Yeah, it has a big, massive armor boost. The handling is going to be a little bit worse than the ship we're working with now. And the speed is going to be... Sorry, the speed is going to be a little bit lower. The handling is going to be considerably worse. All right, if we passive switch, coil gun turret. The turret will also attack mines. 15% increased boost speed. It's weird that says 4+1, but there's definitely only 4 there. And then if we hold refresh ship offers, I'm allowed to just force a refresh. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes the 4+1 is only 4. It's weird. Well, I think we'll take this one. The coil gun turret is an upgrade, I guess. And I like that hull reduction. I wish that I like this armor thing too. I wish we could get one that had both. I mean, I guess I'm allowed to just refresh ship offers. No, okay, I have to wait. We can only do it once every 10 minutes. You know, I might. Maybe I'll end the episode here and I'll just spend a second. I'll just hang out for a moment, like watch a TV show on the other monitor and re-roll this. Cause like, this is a big purchase. I want to get it right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. That's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we will be purchasing our well-armed and armored gunship class fighter, and then we're gonna go back to Drake and we're gonna show him all who's boss. And we'll see you then.